Now to our continuing coverage of a 13-year-old Broken Arrow cold case involving a missing teen. Today, police announced the case is now a homicide investigation.
Police say they received new information over the last year about what may have happened to Paige Moore, and it's led them to multiple suspects.
Fox 23's Devin Lyon is live outside the Broken Arrow Police Department. Devin, you talked to the investigator on this case and to Paige's mother. Both of them want anyone who knows something to say something.
That's exactly right. And guys, Paige Moore was 17 years old when she was first reported missing. That was 13 years ago this exact day. For over a decade now, it's been a cold case almost forgotten about. But after speaking with Broken Arrow investigators, they believe there is a murderer out there and they have multiple suspects.
She deserves to find out whoever hurt her. And she needs justice. And her family needs answers.
Gone without a trace. Bobby Moore is the mother of Paige Moore, who went missing July 10th of 2012. It's been a cold case for more than 10 years. Now, Broken Arrow police have updated the case, deeming it a homicide. Bobby Moore says she's always known something happened to her daughter.
Do you think this was a homicide?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yes. Yeah, somebody hurt her. I know that for a fact.
We believe that there's multiple people involved and know exactly what happened.
Detective Leon Raidmaker has been on the case for over a year now. He says after an anonymous tip in 2024, the case got new life.
Over the past year, we've interviewed over 70 people, and some of which are suspects in the case or involved in the case. During those interviews and the information that we've received, we've determined this case to be a homicide.
He says they are now trying to find this 2002 green Chevy Tracker. Bobby Moore says she's never seen that vehicle.
That's the first I've ever heard about it in 13 years.
But Detective Raidmaker says it's somehow connected based on their interviews with suspects. What stood out to me is Paige's body was never found. This is why it started as a runaway case, then a missing persons case, but never a murder until now, 13 years later.
What made it change to rule that it was a homicide?
So after getting that tip last year and then interviewing an individual who was involved, we've determined that it was a homicide.
What makes them believe that it is a homicide then, if we don't have her?
So with the information that we received from some people that were involved, we know it to be a homicide. And even though we haven't located her remains, we were able to determine that she was killed around that time she went missing.
Bobby Moore says she's never given up the fight to find her daughter.
No. I refuse to give up. I refuse to give up on Paige. I mean, I didn't give birth to her. But I raised her since she was 3 years old. And she's like my child. You can't give up on your kids, man. You can't give up. You gotta continue fighting until the day you die.
She and police are calling on the public, if you know anything about what happened to Paige or this vehicle, to call police or Crime Stoppers. They say somebody knows something.
Like, don't be scared to come forward. Like, do it anonymously. Call the Broken Arrow Police Department anonymously for any information you have about Paige, because she deserves it.
Now, there was very little new information given to us by police beyond what you just heard in that new search for that green Chevy Tracker, and this just being a total active case again in general. That's because it is an active and sensitive investigation as police try to bring some justice towards the victim and the family. I'm going to stay on top of this, and we're going to bring you any updates from this case on Fox 23 News on air and fox23.com. Live in Broken Arrow, covering news that matters. Devin Lyon, Fox 23 News.
Broken Arrow police are asking anyone with information about Paige Moore or the vehicle in question to please contact BAPD or Tulsa Crime Stoppers at 918-596-COPS. You can remain anonymous when you leave a tip.